But finally, the woman sitting in front of me is very, very keen on walking. And she's got a man from Ballyclare lined up who thinks the same way as well. Claire Overend is Development Officer with Outdoor Recreation NI, and Albert Johnson is Community Walk Leader from the Kilbride Ramblers Group near Doak and Ballyclare. Right. I think I'm right in saying. You're both very welcome to the programme. Claire, we know roughly the work of Outdoor Recreation NI, but this is a new scheme, all to do with walking, and we love nothing better on your place and mine than to take a walk, to take a dander. What's the notion behind this new concept?
Okay. Well, Walking in Your Community was developed by Outdoor Recreation NI in response to community leaders wanting to get out walking in their local areas. And we're trying to encourage people to use their local spaces that they have. And we do this through, we provide a free one-day training course for community leaders and volunteers where they can learn basic walking skills such as things like route planning, group management, navigation skills and map reading.
You see, I was going to say, sure, do we not do that anyway? Do you really need to go on a course and learn how to walk? I mean, I know I'm being a bit facetious there, but there's more to it. You want to sort of people to take it slightly more seriously,
yes, yeah. Well, we want to teach people some basic walking skills so that they are confident to go into places in their local areas, pick up maps and be really confident in leading their groups around and know like the distances that they're walking, know the symbols on maps and be able to lead people safely through the areas that they're going walking in. And we also offer, once people complete the training courses, we are getting them to set up walking groups in their local area, and we want people to encourage other local community organisations and local people to join those walking groups and get out walking.
So, I mean, even if it does already exist in towns and villages and places all over Northern Ireland, you're maybe wanting to put a slightly more formal gloss on it and say, look, just don't get lost, learn this, learn that, get the right shoes, be a bit more responsible maybe, but not take away the fun and the pleasure of it.
Definitely. And we offer people the free insurance as part of the training course once they've completed it. We have a further training modules and things like first aid and further navigation, and we have an online forum for all the community leaders, and we also have the website, which is walkinginyourcommunity.com, where people can go on and not only find about the training courses and news and events, but we also have the link there to our sister website, Walk NI, where they can go and find out about local walks in their area and download the maps and stuff of the walks.
Albert Johnson, you've been there, done it. You've loved to walk for years and years and years, but now you're officially a community walk leader. Kilbride Ramblers, I love that. Roughly near Doak and Ballyclare, is that right?
That is correct. Kilbride sits up on a hill overlooking the 6 Mile Water Valley.
Okay, right.
Some of the little facts about Kilbride, people may know, may not. Florence Mary MacDowell was born at Bridge House in Burnside, and she wrote the books Other Days Around Me and Roses and Rainbows, which details her life in the early part of the 20th century in and around Coggery Mill and in and around Kilbride and Burnside.
A lovely townland name. And is that the area that you particularly like to walk in, Albert, or where do you take your groups?
Kilbride Ramblers on a Wednesday from May to August will walk the local roads. We'll walk over Divis, Black Mountain, Cave Hill, down to Jordanstown, walk along the path along from Hazelbank down to Jordanstown, or Hazelbank up into Belfast along the coastal path there.
And do you feel all a bit more professional now, Albert, that you've done this training as such? What did you learn from what Claire has just been talking about?
I went basically on the course was to brush up my skills, because I'd been walking for many years and had gone out of the walking due to work commitments, but then I came along and started getting involved with Kilbride Ramblers, and to give it a formal base, I came along and did the scheme just to brush up my own skills and make myself more confident again working with people and working with groups. And
but I mean,
groups.
It's no joke in a way, Albert, is it? Because you mentioned Divis there and the Black Mountain, and you could easily take a wrong turn left or right and get a bit lost if you didn't really plan it and prepare it and be organised for it.
That is correct. And plus I'm walking with a group who range in the age from their mid-50s through to the 70-year-old. And they've all got different health problems. Some people are slower, some people got arthritis. And it's just to be able to be aware of their needs as well and walking along the tracks and things like that.
And it's easy, I know I've said this before, but people can underestimate and think, right, I'm going to go out and buy a brand new pair of boots or shoes and put them on, and before you know it, you've 10 paces and you're covered in blisters.
That is correct.
And that would be a no-no in your book, wouldn't it, whenever you get your people gathered up. What about you, Claire? Obviously, you must be a fan of walking yourself.
Yes,
I know
definitely.
you've come down, you live in Belfast. Which part of the city, the outer limits, do you like to walk in?
I live sort of more in the southeast of Belfast, so my local walking spots will be all around Lagan Valley, so Giant's Ring, Beaver, into Barnett's Park and stuff, and I like that areas. Plus, also getting out into the Mourns and different areas from maybe around Castlewellan and things. I think walking is a brilliant activity. It's free for people. It's accessible. Most people, Northern Ireland has a wealth of walking places on their doorstep, you know, and we just really want to encourage people to get out and use their local spaces in a safe and environmentally friendly way, you know.
And you never tire, because every time, and I've been walking probably the same roads in the same places on and off here and there for years and years and years, and yet even last night I was out and I thought, I've never noticed that field before, or even that gate post, or even that house. And it's, you know, this is where I was born and bred. So you do see with fresh eyes, Albert, sometimes, don't you?
And also, walking is also important to keep the bridleways going and the old paths, because if you don't walk them, you lose the right to walk on them.
Precisely.
So it's nice to find old paths to walk on.
So if people are keen, Albert, you would encourage them. Certainly, it's been all good from your
It's
point
all
of view.
good from our and come and join us. We are on the website, and my contact details are there, so people can contact us.
So if you're in the Ballyclare area, if not, I think, Claire, the best way for people to keep up with what's happening is to look at the website, walkinginyourcommunity.com. Isn't that it? And that's the best thing to do. All right. I hope you walked down from the southeast of the city today. You didn't maybe walk in from Ballyclare, Albert.
No.
We'll let you off with that. We'll give you all the details. If you need any more information, get in touch with us. Claire and Albert, thank you very, very much. That's about the height of it from Your Place in Mind for today. We're back next Saturday morning just after 8. Until then, have a great weekend, whether it's boats or lighthouses or walking. All the very best. From me, Anne-Marie, bye-bye.